Hi friends, Concy here with the Top Serenity Hill, and we are back. By the way, that's me. Just in case you didn't know that was me, and all you ever see is my hands, just another peek. So today we are back with day 7 of our Start with a Mark challenge. It is, again, a 14-day challenge happening in February 2025, along with my co-host, Shemi Dixon. You will find printables below in my description. One for Shemi's has a printable for you to get you inspired and give you some direction every day. And then my printable is this tag deck. I was going to say prompt deck, but technically it is a prompt deck because the first two are all your prompts, and then you have blanks with the prompt. So it is a blank prompt deck. There you have it. And I am doing these over on Instagram, and these little tags I'm demonstrating over on Instagram. So today, again, we're on day 7, which is Stipple, and this was my Stipple design that I did over on Instagram, and I used a Q-tip to stipple the whole thing, Q-tip and watercolor, and it was super fun to do and super easy. So check that out. You'll find my link to Instagram below. And then what we are doing, me and you, if you're working alongside of me, we're working in a little one-page wonder journal here on YouTube that I am filling up. There's 14 different sections to this journal for you to work on. You might have seen this one. I think this was yesterday, imprint. Yes, this one yesterday. And I ended up doing 2 sides because of how the imprinting was. So part of what I'm going to decide is which one to cover and which one to leave. And so, but that's for a different day. But just so that you know, if you saw this, then I kind of played around with it and thought it over and have a feeling I'm going to cover this side because in the end, I really loved how this happened. So just something for you to think about for yourself. So today we're going to do Stipple, and I'm going to pull out one of the tags. There are 2 tags, in case this is new to you. There's one on the back as well. And so each tag has, I count each side as 1. So side 1 and then side 2 as part of the 14. And so for the stippling today, I am going to do a leaf. So here's my flower. I've got a flower. And I'm going to do a leaf I guess it would like a stem of leaves. And I'm going to use a pencil first to give me the shape, because what I want to do is I want to stipple, and I want to take this down a little bit. I want to stipple in the leaves, not use the actual stippling to outline it. So it will take a while to do this. And then the pencil will be erased. But stippling is one of those artistic skills, artistic techniques. I guess it's a skill, sure, but it's a technique that it just takes some time and to do it. And I use it, I can think of it it's a very Zen meditative thing to do, kind of along the lines of doing mandalas. And so I just want to take this leaf and I'm going to stipple it so that it's more dense. The dots are thicker together near the base of it. And then it just gets so like dense, medium dense, light. And so I tend to outline it, and then I decide, well, that's the lightest I will get. So from there, because obviously it's easier to get denser than it is to get lighter. That's, how stippling works. So I can just keep going and keep filling in the base of it and go up and fill in like a medium amount, and then just keep forgetting and not doing any more, ignoring that section. Okay. And then I'm going to do that for all of the leaves. All right. So for this one, because you do not necessarily need to sit here and watch me stipple, I'm going to fast forward it so that you can see what the finished result is. And I'll give you a little, like what I'm doing right now is just I'm outlining everything. Mostly because it just gives my eye a place to know where I'm going. The pencil really does do that, but in the end, I'm going to end up erasing the pencil. But this is just how I'm starting. So if you were going to do a pretty complicated design, it might help you to outline it like really light, very loose, keep the dots far apart because that part of your design might be the lightest section. Like this is the lightest section. So you don't want to get too dense, really close to the outline if that's not, what you're going to do in the end when you started stippling. All right, so I'm going to stipple and I'll meet you back here and we'll see what it looks like. All right, and I erased the pencil. And so you can see that it really kind of just disappears. Oops. And do make sure the Sharpie is dry or whatever pen you're using. It might have smeared just a little bit there, but that's okay. And I can't tell if that's just a marker or smear, but you can see how it disappears when the pencil is erased, the design disappears and it just dissipates. It's like it's disappearing. It's totally beautiful. And so then I've got my stippled leaf for my flower. I love it. All right. So we got our stipple for today. And if just so that if you are new here and watching this, please do subscribe. Leave a comment below if you're doing this with me or what you found inspiring about it. And give it a thumbs up if you're enjoying it, okay? And we will see you back here for day 8. Let's see what we're doing in day 8. Crescent. Ooh, a little sneak peek. Woo! All right, we'll see you then.